Hello everyone, Kaina here. We're going to talk a little bit more about surfing on the Big Island, some of the waves there. So my waves that I like to go surf at were like 4 miles in Keaukaha, just because it was like a really good bodyboarding spot, surfing spot, definitely good too. You just have to dig a lot harder to get in the wave, especially on the tide. If it didn't break in the right spot and you weren't able to get over that lip on the ledge, you definitely get thrown right over and straight to the reef. It's a left and a right. The lefts are nice, you can get barreled on the left, but the rights, some of the rights are just so nice that you just get in there early, or you're right on the ledge as it's folding up and over you, and you're just literally starting off in the barrel, and you just get a nice maybe 2-second barrel, and you just come out and you do it again. It's just like a machine over there. 4 miles is a really good spot. Let's see, Richardson's is another good spot. It's a beach park, so that one has lifeguards a little bit closer. 4 miles, there's lifeguards to watch the waves, but they don't really watch the outside, or they can't really keep an eye on the outside of that surf spot, so they're mostly watching everybody in the bay and hanging out and just making sure everyone's safe in there. But I mean, they'll watch over you once in a while, but it's a little bit farther out than the Richardson's. Richardson's is a big bay area, and then there's multiple lifeguards over there that can keep you safe if you get into trouble. That wave at Richardson's is fairly decent. You can go zigzag in the bay, catch it from the point, go right, has a bowly section, big claw coming over on a ledge. You can tuck under or float her over, or scoop around. But once you hit that side, you're gonna have to turn back left because there's a rock on that side, so you got to go back to the left side or go straight and just ride the wave out. There's a little bay right next to it that you can also surf at that has a little right over there and a left on the on the reef. Mostly bodyboarders surf the little inside left, but the right, you can definitely surf it, and it goes for a couple seconds before you have to kick out. It gets really good over there too. Those are two really good spots on Keaukaha area. There's one more, Kings Landing on the outside, which is like a ledgy left, but not too many people surf at that one, but it's worth checking out. It's like at the end of the road of Keaukaha. It's right in the side. It's like a lighthouse out there. It's really fast too. It's a fast wave. Then headed back the other direction, going northwest. So you're headed to Hilo. You got Bayfront right there. That is a really good wave if you're able to catch it on the good swell. There's a small window between the break wall and the cliffs that the swell gets to come through on the right swell, and you'll have 10-second rides for sure. There's some of the rides are so long. The waves are super long. They're sandy bottom and river rock, so it peels kind of like a California wave where it's just darker water and it just reels off. And you could just, if you have the right equipment, on a 6 to 8 swell or an 8 to 10 foot swell that's coming through there, you're going to be launching down the line. You may get barreled and just keep going and going and going. It's a very far and long wave. The paddle from the ride after the wave is definitely a workout if you're working against the current, but man, it's definitely more than a 10-minute paddle back out after you catch that wave. So it's one to look for if there's a swell coming through in that direction. It's like a northwest swell. It kind of comes through that little pocket between the break wall and the cliff, and you're able to catch a really good wave out there when it's on. The next one would be Honolulu. That's the most popular surf spot on the Hilo side. They hold a lot of competitions there. You can definitely catch a lot of good waves at that spot because there's multiple peaks. There's the point, there's one right in the middle, and there's one more down the end of the bay. And you can even go for another one, the fourth one, on the other side of the cliff. It's called Tombstones, and it's a left that breaks right along the cliff, and you can catch some really good ones over there if the swell is breaking in the right direction. But Honolulu, it's a mixture of sand and river rock cobblestones, so you can definitely catch one peak that's going left and right. The middle could go left and right. There's a right that goes from the middle all the way into the inside sandbar. Sometimes there's a sandbar on the inside. The point breaks really good. It's a nice left. You can almost go right sometimes, right into the cliff, but you could ride for 1 second and then jump out. The left, you would be riding from the point. You can get a good couple second ride. You get a barrel, do turns, ride it all the way to inside. You can even connect it on some swells. So Honolulu is a really good spot if you're visiting, just because it has lifeguard towers too right there. It's more sand. There is a river mouth that washes out, but yeah, it's pretty, you know, friendly for beginners. A lot of people like to go there from college to like practice and use their longboard, soft tops, and all of that. So it's an overall really good spot. So if you're visiting Hawaii, Big Island, and you want to check out some of these spots, I would recommend Honolulu first if you're surfing, and then head down to towards Keaukaha for some of the other ones, because those are more ledgy waves, and you definitely have to be a little bit more intermediate advanced to surf those waves. Not the best for beginners, so Honolulu would be your best spot for beginner surfing. And the rest, just check it out, ask around, and everyone knows those spots are very popular. Alright, hope this helped everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Alright, aloha.